How's it going, Habibis? I don't want this video to take too long, so we were greeted this morning with a new ban list, and unfortunately, many of you guys have been messaging me on Discord. Where's Dragoon? We weren't granted Dragoon this morning, sadly, but it is an interesting ban list, and we will talk about when I think Dragoon will come, but let's go over this kind of quickly. Cards to be unlimited, Trickstar, Light Stage, and Chronograph Sorcerer. I don't know a whole lot about them, but I know Trickstar Light Stage sets up like a annoying Trickstar lock. I've gone up against it a couple times. And then Chronograph Sorcerer goes with Astrograph, and I'm pretty sure this has been unlimited. Yeah, it's unlimited in the TCG. So it's very interesting. We're kind of doing TCG ban lists for certain things and OCG ban lists for some certain things. We usually just copy the OCG ban list, but you'll see they're copying the TCG ban list for another card on this. But anyways, Pendulum support, I guess it's okay, not a big deal for the meta. Anyways, cards to be semi-limited, Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm goes from 3 to 2. You're gonna notice a theme with this ban list. It's going to be hits to none other than Tenpai. So Tenpai is the best deck in Master Duel, and it's super annoying. And instead of Konami hitting the Tenpai cards, they are hitting the cards around it. Now the reason this is because they cannot ban cards that are still in the shop. They want to sell the cards. They have like an unspoken rule. If a deck is still in the shop, which Tenpai is, they will not ban it. And it makes sense. They're a business. They're trying to make money. Once that selection pack leaves, then you'll start seeing hits to, you know, Sangan summoning and Chandra and stuff like that. But anyways, until then, they're going to hit stuff around it, which hurts a lot of rogue decks. Something else you're going to see that's very interesting. There's a lot of URs on here. A lot of URs. So they're going to be giving back a lot of gems to people that decraft or uncraft, whatever it is, their cards. So Lightning Storm goes from 3 to 2. I don't mind it. D-Shifter. D-Shifter goes from 2 to 1. So once again, another UR and another hit to Tenpai. And what they're going to do with this hit to D-Shifter, you're probably going to see much less shifter players around in general. Because, you know, decks that played Shifter like Kashtira, Vanquished Souls, obviously Tenpai. Tenpai playing it was overkill. Because I feel like Tenpai playing it was just kind of like unnecessary icing on the cake. They could already put up like 27,000 damage. Why do they need D-Shifter? I don't know. So D-Shifter goes from 2 to 1. I feel like no one's going to play it because D-Shifter, unless it's in your opening hand, is kind of a dead draw. Realistically though, it single-handedly wins you games. So it's just a toxic card because it doesn't reward good play. It doesn't basically condone a good back and forth between the two players. So D-Shifter being hit to 1, I like. Fairy Tail Snow goes from 3 to 1. So some people might be thinking, most people play Snow at 1. Yes, most Tear decks play it at 1. But there is a FTK with Tear and Lightsworn and this one rank 4 Ixies, I forgot what it was, but it happened to us on stream where we got FTK'd and they played 3 Snow and the 3 Snow enabled it. It was very annoying. I remember maxing my opponent. I thought I was going to win the game because I'm a Giga Chad and I resolved Max C, and that makes me good at Yu-Gi-Oh for resolving Max C. So I was like, I'm going to win this game. I just drew like 40 cards, but they FTK'd me and it was very annoying. I was very sad. So this will kind of deter people from doing that. And once again, another UR. So they're going to be giving back some gems here. Gamma goes from 2 to 1. So Gamma is another hit to Tenpai because Tenpai plays Gamma, but it's a hit to a lot of decks. A lot of decks play Gamma. And what people don't realize too is this is actually in a way a buff to like Max C and Ash Blossom. Because how many times does your Max C get Gammaed? Your Ash get Gammaed? The thing with Gamma that's interesting is I do feel like it's unfair because if it's resolved during your turn, like if the turn player resolves Gamma, I'd love to know the stats on this. I feel like I always win anytime I resolve Gamma on my turn or anytime my opponent resolves Gamma during their turn. So Gamma to 1, I feel like it's fair, but I don't like the sequence that it's happening. I don't like that it's basically because it's a hit to Tenpai, because it's really not a hit to Tenpai. This is kind of like just like a slap on the wrist to Tenpai. Something else people need to realize is you're going to see people playing Delta. Instead of Gamma, people are playing Delta because Delta basically does the same thing as Gamma, but it negates a spell. So this could be very beneficial for a lot of people. You might see people sticking with the 1 Gamma and playing 1 to 2 Delta along with it. And then obviously you have to play the driver. So we'll see what happens there. And I think that's it for the limited. Let's see what is forbidden. Pot of Prosperity. Pot of Prosperity goes from 1 to 0. This is the card that really disappointed me about this ban list. Pot of P is so crucial for so many rogue decks. We played in Dinos. We play it in our Shining Sark deck, which we just released a video on. And it is huge for a lot of decks. Tenpai isn't gonna be hit too much by this. This is like a little pinch to Tenpai. Hitting Pot of P, hitting Gamma, D Shifter, Lightning Storm. Doesn't do much. But that's the route Konami chose. So we kind of go with it. I really don't like it. You know, if you remember Pot of Extravagance when it got hit, which I understand because that was because of Labyrinth mainly and other stuff, but it just feels bad. Feels bad, to be honest with you, because it's not going to do its intended task of nerfing Tenpai. It really doesn't do much. So that's the ban list. It's very small. I'm going to try to keep this video very short. So this is what we got. Now, where is Dragoon? I believe, and you have to understand, Konami's a business, and they are going to milk the cash cow that is Dark Magician, that is Blue Eyes, that is Red Eyes. They're going to milk it for everything it's worth. So they're going to probably put it either with the next selection pack, which should be later on in December, or they're going to push it all the way to the end of January for the anniversary. Because the anniversary, they try to do like a big thing usually. So unbanning Dragoon would be huge. They might do that. I hope it's sooner rather than later, but we'll see. What I am surprised about, we didn't see Verte on this ban list. Is there a chance that when they unban Dragoon, we see a nerf to Verte? We'll see. Or a ban to Verte. Who knows? But it will come. Just believe in the heart of the cards, Yugi. Believe. It will come. And until then, guys, I think I want to release a video where I talk about the decks that we're going to basically construct to play Dragoon in. But I'm trying to figure out kind of the like nuances of the video, because until we know if Verte's in the game, that's going to really drastically change how we play the deck. So I'm going to try to see what I can do. I know I talked about it on stream with some of my my Twitch Habibis. So if you guys want to see the VOD, I'll link it below in my Twitch. And yeah, I'll probably release something to the YouTube side so you guys kind of know what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling going into this, because I'm planning, I'm scheming to make the ultimate Dark Magician Dragoon deck. So if you guys want to see that, be sure to sub to the channel. And if you like this video, hit the like button so more people can see it, more people can hear about this ban list. And those are my thoughts on it. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, Habibis.